Welcome back to Edith Finch Part 2. And we're back with this weird diary slash family tree of the family. You may remember from Part 1 we did Molly, who was like a lizard slash... oh my god, she was many different creatures. And then we had Barbara, who was killed by God knows who, loads of demons in a house. Calvin swung over and killed himself, bless him. And then Sam was the man that was living under the ground. Walter was someone else. Honestly, this family have got so many issues, it is untrue. Just like most families, to be honest, like my own. Anyway, let's get back into this. I am so excited to carry on with Edith Finch. And also, I've got a brew, and I've got it in a Cadbury's cream egg mug because I'm trying to be all extra. And I'll make the best brews, honestly. I wonder if Sam has anything in his closet. Get out this way. TV. Can we have a light switch? Actually, the power's not working in this house, is it? I remember. Ooh, there's a little door. Here we go. Oh. We found something. Oh, my phone's going absolutely crazy this evening, guys.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Gregory looks like a scary child from that face that I can see there. God, that looks awful. Oh, divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
I was controlling the frog there.
Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Well, hang on. Oh no, hang on. I think I know what's going to happen here.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Oh, this is horrible, actually.
Hey, there's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
So I take it the poor boy drowned. Basically.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
And this is why you don't leave kids in the bathroom on their own. And you don't lock it and all. Like, what on earth is that all about?
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
This is, honestly, this game's really depressing, you know. I honestly feel like, though, the family have some sort of curse on them. 1,000,000%. They've got some sort of...
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
something on them.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Am I meant to be doing something with this? Alright, we're getting rid of all this writing. There we go.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
It's quite a
I tried
cool
to talk him out of
art
it,
design,
but
to
though
be
he'd
honest.
never met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I remember.
Down to husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Is there any more writing? Looks like some here.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh my god. Gus, you naughty boy. Bloody hell. My child did that to me, we'd definitely be
Wind
having
picked up,
strong
and
words.
panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
What's down here?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, there it is. I was thinking where?
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh my god.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
I don't really get how Gus died, to be honest. That didn't really make any sense to me. I feel like this game's getting magical in some way, shape, or form. Well, someone called Dawn was here. Maybe Dawn's still alive. Feels like all his family just pass away. Right, duties, routine, jump rope, jumping jacks, push-ups, crunches. Duties, Dawn, sweep, trash, Gus, mop, mow yard, Greg, be a baby. Oh, that's cute. 11 p.m. quiet time. That should be bedtime, if anything. Right, right, let's have an investigatory look around this bedroom, guys. See if there's anything we can find. Well, that's the way we came in, and it's usually like a little button or a lever or something, isn't it? It'll be like maybe an entrance to a locker or something. Is this? I don't think it'll be back through the way we came. Definitely not. And we were over this way. Hang on. We will find it. We will find it. Oh, is this a there we go. This is a climb. So we'll climb.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I wonder what happened to this family. Maybe someone put a curse on them or something. I will find the truth.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Fly to India. 10 ways to teach critical thinking. Well, that sounds like an interesting book. Come back down here. Surely there must have been something we had to do up there. Surely. Yeah, let's go back up. Oh. So much distraught and stuff in this family. It could be where there's actually nothing here, but I just... You know how it works with this game. It's usually... Oh, there you go. See? Knew it.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
And I wonder if Lewis...
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Ooh, he has Dawn.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back
Yes,
and to see
Milton.
kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Oh my god.
Beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh. I'm really finding this game quite emotional, you know.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Let's open these handles.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Oh, I can well imagine she was. Milton. Oh, Milton's the child that went missing. 1992. Well, guys, we're getting towards my age because I was born in 1991. So, yeah, we're getting
Milton
towards...
Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
This is cool. Wow. That was awesome. So...
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
So hang on, did Milton even die then? Because he went in a cupboard, according to this. Oh, I'm so confused by that one. They're starting to become really confusing, actually. Am I being silly here? Am I missing something, guys, on that one? Right. Is there a way through here? So there's Milton. Is there a way? Because usually how it works with these is there'll be like a door. Oh, actually, we're going
Mom
up.
spent
Oh,
months searching for my
no, we're going
brother.
down.
Then she sealed the doors.
Oh, hang on. Is this not this door?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Confused at which door that was. Is that like a door in the house that I would have seen? I'm getting confusing myself here. Are we able to go up here? No? Yeah?
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Right, so we can't go that way. So can we go in here? Is it locked? Was that locked? Did I do it wrong? I can't tell if I was doing it wrong. I was thinking, well, this is no good if it's locked. How do you get a key? I've not even seen a key. Right.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Oh,
that part of him lived on.
right, let's go down here. Wrong way. I turned around to see, like, what I could look at. Oh my god, this room looks like... Oh. We know what this lad likes. Lewis Finch. So how old was Lewis when he died then? Oh, this is 2010.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself.
Oh my
In
god,
our
this
sessions,
is
I saw the same
disgusting.
behavior. His mind began to...
Oh, that's a person. Right. Hang on.
I asked him to describe
God, I'm
it.
having to, like, multitask here.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
God, see, I'm quite good
Then
at this because I
something
play
moved.
keys.
Bats
This is really like... Hang
and
on.
toads.
Oh. Well, how'd you go through there then? Is it there?
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Guys. There's me saying I'm
But
good
he
at
took it very
multitasking, I'm
seriously.
bloody not. Ah!
I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
I have no clue what's going on right now.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
I tell you what, this is
He
like a
told
little
me he'd
mini
made a
game.
new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
I
He talked
am.
about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
I
He held an
honestly.
election for mayor. And he won.
Oh, I bet he did.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
I tell you what, this looks like quite a good game, actually, to
New
be honest.
Louisville.
It looks like quite a cool game.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery, even as his mother pleaded with him. Part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Do you know what, though? I think sometimes when you can do monotonous
In
jobs like
Louisville,
this,
he heard rumors of a
where you're literally like, handsome queen, beautiful prince. We'll go down the beautiful prince.
beautiful prince. Prince was on his own quest for
Red rainbows, radiant rainbows. Because, you know, I am...
radiant rainbows.
I am... Oh my god, so cool. Oh my god, it's hard to sail through them and they're coming up like last second. There we go, that's better.
He followed the sound of his
We'll do electric sitar.
electric sitar.
Oh, we've missed that one.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Right.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
I
He
just
knew the
can't
world was
believe
all in
what
his
is-
imagination.
Oh my god. It's
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
I'm actually starting to believe this story myself.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world.
I tell you what though,
I
if
think
you're
it
a
was overwhelming.
vegetarian, you don't want to play this game, honestly. I'm sorry for
And then it
anyone
struck
that
him
is
that the
probably
real Lewis
sick
was
of
not the one chopping salmon,
seeing fish.
but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh. It looks like I might have finished me shift. Is this where, like... Well, God knows what could happen here. Oh, it looks like a Nintendo Switch or something.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
It's him?
He
Finch?
began
Oh,
to despise the man with a
this
royal
is
contempt.
Finch. Oh my God, he's actually went insane. Look, he's not even doing anything. Am I able to do anything here, or...?
I still thought I could save him, even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Oh, I feel like it's turned into like a Disney movie.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Hey everyone. God, I am a king, aren't I? King Dalimore has arrived.
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Sit. Oh,
Bend down his head.
I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew. Wow. Bless him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
He was only 22. Such a shame. That's a proper gaming keyboard, that, like with a WSD. My keyboard doesn't look as fancy as that. Oh, God, that was sad. There's so much hurting.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
God, well, I know he died a lot because he died in the end of this. Oh. Can we go through this way? Oh, we can go out here. Oh, there's so much darkness to this family. But you know, again, I said this on the last part.
From Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
I am so glad I played this game because it's been brilliant.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
It's been really sad though. It's not. It's yeah. It's been really
My mom
sad.
ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
I hope it really explains how all this has happened. Because it's so dark.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Oh god, I hate whales. That's so scary. It's just the look at them that terrify me.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
I don't have a key, so I'll have to go through this way. Oh yeah, we didn't go in here last time, did we?
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
It's so dark, I can't see a
Edith
thing.
has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
The history of the Finches.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Okay.
That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh my god. Oh,
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
yes, I've been seeing this flashing light all the way through
There'd been an
this.
earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
You know, I've always thought,
But
you know,
I never thought I'd go back to it.
if the sea ever just evaporated like
When
this,
the
what it would
fog
look
rolled
like.
in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things.
Oh. We saw a deer when we started the game.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh my god.
Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine!
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
No, I was reading that.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car, and I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Oh.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
And I wonder.
After that, we moved around a lot.
Hey, Oscar. My cat wants to come and say hi. You coming up?
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh. Dawn Finch.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Are you okay, baby? Oscar's crying.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh?
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you.
Who is she talking
And tell you all
about?
these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. Oh, God. So, Edith, I'm speechless. Really, really, really speechless. What an amazing game. The team honestly should be really proud. I know this game is old. It was out years ago, but they should be really proud of what they've created because that was absolutely brilliant. Really, really good. And what an awesome way to end it as well. So many questions though, so many questions. And the whole family died, everyone, the whole thing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I just don't even know really what to say. I'm shocked. It was just brilliant. We have finished What Remains of Edith Finch. Just, yeah, absolute amazing game. Very short, it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't know if you can get this game for free. It's free on Xbox Games Pass. I don't know how much it is on like the Steam store and stuff or whatever, but I honestly highly recommend playing this game. It is honestly absolutely bloody brilliant. It really is absolutely brilliant. Really easy going with a compelling story. And yeah, I've really thoroughly enjoyed this game. I highly recommend it. If you've enjoyed watching this, make sure you smash that like button. If you haven't already hit subscribe already, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see more playthroughs of games like this, then let me know in the comments. Because I really, really want to do more games like this because I've really enjoyed this game. Really enjoyed it. And do you know what? I could play it again. I really could because I just think it's really such a good game. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. The Last of Us is coming out on Friday. Am I excited to do a playthrough of that? 1,000,000%. I can't wait. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, enjoy your day. Enjoy whatever you're doing. And I will see you soon.